Hello, everyone. Miss Debbie here to bring you some pirate stories today. This is in honor of Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is celebrated in schools and libraries all over the country, maybe over the world, not sure. But, and we're going to have a lot of fun. If you come to the library on Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is Thursday, September 19th, stop by, wear your pirate costume. We're going to do some crafts, hear some stories, and talk like a pirate, of course. Okay. So, without further ado, by the way, you'll see that my background has changed a little bit. I am in the Historical Society room, the back part of the library where history is kept. So, don't be afraid. Tell your parents and your older brothers and sisters to come and do some research here. So, welcome. How to Be a Pirate by Sue Fleiss, illustrated by Nikki Dyson. You might recognize little books like this. You see their little golden edge. These are called little golden books, and they are a treasure for children. You don't often find them in a library, but I found this one in a library and I borrowed it, just like you can borrow. How to Be a Pirate. Look at, he's got boots on with buckles, a red sash, a bandana and an eye patch, and a gold doubloon on his vest. Why do pirates always wear striped shirts, eye patches? I mean, you can wear an eye patch if you have a damaged eye or something like that, but it's pretty funny. Ahoy, landlubber, come with me, board me ship upon the sea. Ooh, there's a pirate ship. It's a sailboat. Oh, you're not a pirate? Don't know how? Ye can learn to be one now. Come in closer. I don't bite. A pirate ye shall be tonight. What's this guy doing? He's getting some water. Looks like there's a big, mean sea creature in the ocean. There's a parrot. And here come the landlubbers climbing up the pirate. This is how you get into one of those boats. Trust me, it's not easy to climb a rope ladder. Here's a pirate that brought the kids from the shore. So, by the way, in the old days, people really believed the oceans were full of monsters and that the world was flat, and if you sailed and kept sailing to the end of the flat world, you'd fall off. But now we know that the world is round and you can keep on going around and around. But you'll learn that in school soon enough. First, I'll take ye round the ship. Deck is wet, so don't ye slip. That's the mast. There's the aft. If she sinks, right here's the raft. Where's the raft? I guess. But anyway, the mast is the tall thing that holds the sail up. Oh, here's the raft right there. Skulls and crossbones mark our flags. Never mess with scallywags. No more manners, no more fuss. When you're here, ye act like us. Haha, pirates don't have any manners? I never met a pirate. Shuffle, swagger, that's our walk. Learn the lingo, talk the talk. Gangway, blimey, yo ho ho. Those are words you'll need to know. Ooh, I see a treasure chest. I think we're going to have a treasure chest on Talk Like a Pirate Day. Wear an eye patch, hold a hook. Ye can choose your pirate look. Pick a parrot for your arm. Every pirate's lucky charm. So a parrot is a lucky charm companion. Hooks, you know, hooks are still used as hands, I guess, or maybe they just make it easier to climb. I don't know. Rules for pirates? Let's just say ye can throw all rules away. No more toothpaste, farewell bath, once ye choose the pirate path. That sounds like fun. What a waste of time. No, to brush your teeth. No, you should always brush your teeth. I think brushing your teeth is more important than taking a bath. I smell trouble closing in. Give me shivers on my skin. Check the spyglass, enemy ship. Aim the cannons, let 'em rip. There's the enemy ship. Looks like another pirate ship because there's a skull and crossbones on the flag. The chase has started, never fear. This ship's fast and land is near. Watch out, mateys, duck below. Pirates heave and pirates ho. We've outrun them, missed their trap. Make for shore and check the map. Treasure map. Dock the vessel, not the rig. Grab your shovel, time to dig. Find your treasure, don't be late. Soon you'll hold your piece of 8. Sing a shanty, whistle, dance. Do a jig in pirate pants. A jig is a little dance. The test is over, Buccaneer. You're a pirate now. So let's cheer. Yay, matey. All right, that's a cute little book. I like playing pirates. Come to the library on Talk Like a Pirate Day. We're going to have so much fun. Pirate Pete's Talk Like a Pirate by Kim Kennedy and illustrated by Doug Kennedy. Miss Elizzie recommended this book. And I do too. Okay. Pirate Pete had the most amazing ship ever to sail the high seas, but he needed a crew. Not any old crew would do, however. I needs me a pirate crew, Pete told his parrot, and I know just where to find one, Rascal Island. To Rascal Island we go, cried the bird. Maybe I'll bring my parrot to Talk Like a Pirate Day. Pete spun the wheel toward the sea of mischief, and soon his speedy ship had reached Rascal Island. Well, hello, it looks kind of like Disney World. What? Your guess is good as mine. Pete dropped anchor in the bay, and then he hung a sign across the ship's bow. Buccaneers wanted. Before long, a boat filled with rascals rowed up to the ship. Pete rubbed his hands in glee. They were the dirtiest, most mischievous, and sneakiest looking scallywags and scurvy dogs he'd ever laid his eyes on. So here is the pirate ship docked. Ooh, kind of looks like a dragon. We have a dragon in the front of the library. Buccaneers wanted. And here comes the raft with the scallywags. Ooh, girls and boys and dogs. Cool. Anyone can be a pirate. Pirate dog. One by one, the rascals climbed aboard the ship. "Listen up, mateys," announced the parrot. "If ye wants to sail with Pete, then ye've got to prove ye gots what it takes." Pete nodded and declared, "Ye needs a peg leg and an old eye patch, a fierce-looking hook, and a beard ye can scratch. Ye gots to load a cannon and know how to fire it. But most of all, ye gots to talk like a pirate." And there they are telling the scallywags. A rascal stepped forward, loaded the cannon, and fired it. "Nice firin'," said Pete, "and I sees ye gots a peg leg, hook, and eye patch. And that beard of yours, does it hanker for a scratch?" "It is quite itchy," answered the man, "especially during the summer when the weather tends to be sultry." "Blow me down," bellowed Pete. "Ye don't talk like a pirate. Walk the plank." So he looks like a pirate, but he didn't talk like a pirate. As the man splashed overboard, Pete hollered, "Ye should have said, 'When the sun's a-blazin', me beard gets the itches, worse than a bucket of sand down me britches.'" That's what you should have said. Walk the plank. Isn't that scary? "Next," ordered the parrot. Bossy bird. Pete squinted at the rest of the rascals and said, "Ye gots to be stubborn and mighty cranky. Ye gots to be dirty and awfully stanky. Ye gots to load a cannon and know how to fire it. But most of all, ye gots to talk like a pirate." A rascal stepped forward, loaded the cannon, and fired it. "Nice firin'," said Pete, "and I see that you're plenty dirty and stanky. But is ye stubborn and cranky?" "Oh, indeed," replied the rascal. "Sometimes I'm very irritable, especially when I don't eat my breakfast." "Shiver me timbers," shouted Pete. "Ye don't talk like a pirate. Walk the plank." As the rascal went overboard, Pete cried, "Ye should have said, 'I's as mean as a shark that's stuck in a tub when I've not scarfed me mornin' grub.'" She's going off the plank. Hey, the other guy's in the water. "Next," squawked the bird. Pete glared at the rascals and said, "Ye gots to love treasure. Why, it's your duty to plunder ship and shore for gleamin' booty. Ye gots to load a cannon and know how to fire it. But most of all, ye gotta talk like a pirate." A rascal stepped forward, loaded the cannon, and fired it. "Nice firin'," said Pete, "and judgin' by the gold and rubies you're flauntin', I reckon you've done some plunderin' in your day." "That is correct," said the rascal. "I've misappropriated a number of fine jewels without permission." "Blimey," cried Pete. "Ye don't talk like a pirate. Walk the plank." As the rascal leaped overboard, Pete shouted, "Ye should have said, 'I've pilfered loot on land and sea, and no man's say-so has ever stopped me.'" Over the plank. "Next," shouted the parrot. Pete shook his head. He had finally lost his patience. He curled up his lip at the last rascal and declared, "Ye've got to trim the sails and mind the deck. Ye gots to be brave in case of shipwreck. Ye gots to load a cannon and know how to fire it. But most of all, ye gotta talk like a pirate." The rascal walked forward, loaded the cannon, and fired it. Nice firin', said Pete. But is he brave? 'Cause no lily-livered seafarer is going to sail with me. I can assure you that I am extremely courageous, said the rascal. I will conduct myself with valor at all times. Confound it, shouted Pete, stomping his foot. Ye don't talk like a pirate. Walk the plank. As the rascal dropped overboard, Pete yelled, Ye should have said, I've not a yellow-bellied bone from me head to me toes. I'll stand brave upon the ship wherever she goes. He kicked him off the plank. There's the others floating in the water. Can ye believe it? Pete moaned to his parrot. Out of all them rascals, not a one was fit for me crew. 'Tis true, squawked the bird. By the powers, they's no more than a bunch of squiffies and sprogs. None of 'em fit to go a swashbuckling and plundering for pieces of 8 upon the briny blue in this here vessel. I think this parrot is a little scary. Pete blinked. Why, ye talk just like a pirate, he cheered to the bird. You're all the crew I needs. Weigh anchor. The rascals got on their raft and went back to their rascal island. Aye, aye, said the parrot, and off they sailed. Back to the high seas went Pete and his bird. A pirate always gets the last word. They looked for a cruise so they could hire it. But blimey, no one could talk like a pirate. Can you talk like a pirate? Let's practice. Oh, I do like pirates. Come in and borrow pirate books. We have true stories about true pirates, and they were pretty scary. So bring your library card and come on in. How I Became a Pirate by Melinda Long and illustrated by David Shannon. Oops. Here's how we put a pirate costume on in the olden days. A newspaper hat, a wooden sword, boots, and what's with the striped shirts? Why do pirates wear striped shirts? Pirates have green teeth when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, Hey ho, blow the man down. They were off key. Here he is building his sandcastle, and he sees the pirate ship. I think the flag is called a Jolly Roger. I'm not quite sure. I have to look that up. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept my eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. So here is him trying to tell his parents, there's the pirate ship, and the mom putting sunscreen on the baby, and the dad trying to get the umbrella up. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, Ahoy thar, matey! Be this the Spanish Main? No, I said, this is the North Beach. Shiver me timbers, the pirate said. We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora. Ooh, he's got the gold earring in his ear. He walked around my sandcastle. He looked at the moat, then yelled back to his crew, "He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacobs, sir," I told him. Pretty good depictions of pirates. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braidbeard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've a chest full of treasure to bury." "Aye, treasure!" the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braidbeard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. And here's the chorus of pirates. Oh, look, one's holding a soccer ball. "Aye, treasure." He doesn't look too scary as a pirate. And that's how I became a pirate. He's on the front of the rowboat. Look at these scurvy looking pirates. Oh my goodness. Ew. As soon as we were on board, Braidbeard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we were off," he announced. "We're off," we all shouted. And then we set sail. Look at that treasure. Looks like a king's crown as well. Woo-wee! And here they are, the Greek chorus of pirates. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea chanties, the louder the better, and to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies! Down the hatch!" we all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat! The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach, there wasn't any, or to chew up our carrots. They weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. Using their hands to eat. Why not? Ooh. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, soccer! Arg, soccer!" yelled the crew. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties!" Braidbeard commanded. "After it?" we all whispered. We fought over who would go get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. Whew. Oh, that's a little scary. By now, it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates to go to bed, to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever, having a pillow fight before bedtime. Well, you gotta sleep, whether you want to go to bed or not. But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck." No tucking, the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. Don't you have any books? I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. Books? I didn't even bother to ask about a goodnight kiss. Oh, they're sleeping hanging upside down. Like bats. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided I didn't want to be a pirate after all. It's a little bit scary. Here is water coming on the deck. Here's the hatch, and here's the top. Well, you put the top on the hatch to keep the water from going below deck. And that's what batten down the hatches mean. And lower the sails. Well, you don't want the sails up in a windstorm because the wind will take the sails and just scoot you over the edge of the world. Just then, flash, crash, crack, lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What'll we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure," hollowed Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." There's the broken mast, the shredded sails, and the crew. And the head pirate, Braidbeard. When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I'll need it. Carrying the treasure chest. Here's the map. Ooh, Jeremy Jacobs' backyard. That's pretty interesting. Smart fellow. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole." "Up yonder pole," the others shouted. And maybe I will, but not today. And here they are shouting in unison. And here is Jeremy Jacob with the Jolly Roger wrapped around him. I have soccer practice. That's why he can't. And he plays for a team called the Pirates. And now he wears a bandana like a pirate. The end. How I became a pirate. One more story. Do we have time? Oh, yes. Another story written by Melinda Long and illustrated by David Shannon. Pirates don't change diapers. Here's the map of the treasure where it's buried in Jeremy Jacobs' backyard. Ooh. Wee-ow. There's a dirty diaper. Oh, boy. Nobody likes to change diapers. Pirates don't change diapers. They don't even change socks. I know, because I used to be a pirate. But that's another story. This is when he was the pirate. Today, while I was wondering what to buy my mother for her birthday, with the 27 cents in my pocket, Mom came into the room. Jeremy Jacob, she said, I have to go get some milk. Your dad's taking a nap, so try not to bother him. As she went out the door, she called, If your sister wakes up, try to keep her happy. I'll be back soon. Oh, great, I thought. Keeping that baby happy is never easy. Mom had hardly been gone a minute when I heard a knock on the door. I peeped through the peephole, and that's what he saw. And here's his mom on the phone, running out the door. There were some old friends on the front porch. Ahoy thar, Jeremy Jacob. Are we ever glad to see you, said Captain Braidbeard. We've run into a boatload of trouble. Our ship ran aground on a coral reef. The bow broke open and our figurehead's nose tore right off. I had it carved special to look just like me blessed mother, too. I, his mother, the crew chorused. And here he is giving his friend Braidbeard a big hug. Ah, and there's the masthead, I guess, or figurehead, and her nose is off. It'll have to be replaced, and that'll cost us a pretty penny, Braidbeard said. We be needin' the treasure we buried in your backyard. Treasure, the pirates repeated. With all that yelling, my baby sister woke up. It's a miracle my dad didn't wake up too. Ay, ay, ay. Here they got the map. And here's the screaming baby. Nobody likes to be woken up out of their sleep. Arg, hollowed Braidbeard. What be that caterwauling? That's Bonnie Ann, I said, and I'm supposed to keep her quiet. You'll have to help me babysit. Babysit? Braidbeard scratched his head. Pirates don't sit on babies. No sitting on babies, hollered the crew. But there was no way we'd be digging up the treasure, I told them, until Bonnie Ann was happy again. We don't sit on babies. And here's the pirate crew. They are a motley bunch. This book is worth borrowing just to sit and look at all those pictures. And that's how the pirates became babysitters. She's pretty happy. Bonnie Ann always has her diaper changed after her nap, but the pirates needed a lot of practice. Things got really interesting when we ran out of diapers. So here they are using up all these diapers to practice on. Diapered the dog, diapered the soccer ball, diapered another dog, diapered a face, diapered a hand. Oh boy. And look what they used for the diaper, a headband. Then it was Bonnie Ann's lunchtime. And when she gets hungry, everybody knows it. Braidbeard sniffed the baby food. Shiver me timbers, he yelled. What be this vile smelling swill? Strained spinach, I told him. Strained spinach? Braidbeard said. A bilge rat wouldn't eat this stuff. Then Bonnie Ann sneezed. I got out of the way just in time. Arg! Strained spinach, wailed the pirates. Why do they feed babies strained spinach? Ugh. I mean, it's good for you, but it doesn't taste that good. And here she sneezed and she got, that strained spinach all over everybody. When Bonnie Ann was finally changed and fed, we thought we'd be able to get outside to dig. But every time we tried to sneak away, the baby got fussy again. She does that a lot. Now, what does the wee mutineer want? Braidbeard demanded. Maybe you should rock her, I said. Aye then, bellowed Braidbeard. Rock on, me hearties. Rock on, cheered the crew. Not that kind of rock, I groaned. Use the rocking chair. Okay, this is pretty funny. So they're rocking as if they were in a rock and roll band. And now he's in the rocking chair. And she's too squirmy. She's not going to have any of it. When rocking didn't work, we tried pirate peekaboo. We danced a pirate jig. We sang sea chanties. Look, I whispered, she's falling asleep again. Quick, let's dig up the treasure now. Time to dig, laddies, commanded Braidbeard. Shush, I said. Not so loud. Not so loud, roared the pirates. And look what happened. Baby woke up. If you have a baby at home, you really know how difficult babies are. Bonnie Ann caterwauled until we found the only person who could keep her quiet. Quicker than you can say, scurvy dog, we headed out the door to get the treasure. The map, said Braidbeard. Hand over the map. The map! Everybody emptied their pockets. No luck. The wee lass, she must have it, Braidbeard hollered, and we all ran for the house. But the map wasn't there. She fell asleep in the arms of the figurehead without a nose, who looked like maybe a granny. And here they are looking in the pockets for the map. The map wasn't there, and neither was Bonnie Ann. The map, cried Braidbeard. The treasure, boomed the crew. The baby, I yelled louder than anyone. After all, she is my sister, and I was getting really worried. Oh, she's no longer in her napping spot. Oh, the baby. Oh, boy. We searched all over the house, then ran back outside. We stopped so fast we were almost pirate pancakes. There was Bonnie Ann, and she had the map. Avast, yelled Braidbeard. The wee lass has eaten it. Now we'll never be able to fix the ship. We're marooned. Marooned, moaned the others. And here they are, stopping short, crashing into each other. And here's the baby. Sometimes babies put things in their mouth and just eat them. It's easy to eat a paper map. Maybe not, I said. Thanks to my little sister, I think I know where to dig. Wonder how he knew. With all of us digging, we found the treasure in no time. Braidbeard opened the chest and grinned. Choose your reward, Jeremy Jacob. Ye've earned your fair share. It didn't take me long to decide. Green is my mom's favorite color. If you need a babysitter again, matey, Braidbeard said, you know how to find us. Just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole. Up yonder pole, I shouted. As the pirates headed back to their ship, Bonnie Ann and I ran straight for the house. And here they are looking at their treasure. He's picked out a green necklace. Maybe green is your mommy's favorite color. We had a birthday present to wrap for Mom. And Mom's going to say, where in the world did you get that? The end. Anyway, let's find a picture of Braidbeard because after reading the story, I finally understand why he was called Braidbeard. because his beard is braided. The end. Well, thank you for enjoying our pirate stories, and we hope to see you at the library soon. Bye for now.